Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Memorial Day is an American holiday, observed on the last Monday of May, honoring the boys and girls who died while serving within the U.S. military. Holiday 2020 occurs on Monday, May 25th. Originally stated as legal holiday, it originated within the years following the war and have become a political candidate federal holiday in 1971. Many Americans observe holiday by visiting cemeteries or memorials, holding family gatherings, and participating in parades. Unofficially, it marks the start of the summer season. Early observances of holiday the war, which resulted within the spring of 1865, claimed more lives than any conflict in U.S. history and required the establishment of the country's first national cemeteries. By the late 1860s, Americans in various towns and cities had begun holding springtime tributes to those countless fallen soldiers, decorating their graves with flowers and reciting prayers. Did you know? Once a year on holiday, a national moment of remembrance takes place at 3 p.m. local time. It is unclear where exactly this tradition originated. Numerous different communities may have independently initiated the memorial gatherings, and a few records show that one all told the earliest holiday commemoration was organized by a gaggle of freed slaves in Charleston, South Carolina, about a month after the Confederacy surrendered in 1865. Nevertheless, in 1966 the Central declared Waterloo, New York, the official birthplace of holiday. Read more. One all told the earliest holiday ceremonies was held by freed slaves. Waterloo, which first celebrated the day on May 5, 1866, was chosen because it hosted an annual, community-wide event, during which businesses closed and residents decorated the graves of soldiers with flowers and flags. Concord Wikimedia Commons CC by SA 3.0 Decoration Day on May 5, 1868, General John A. Logan, leader of a company for Northern War veterans, held a nationwide day of remembrance later that month. The 30th of May, 1868, is designated for the aim of strewing with flowers, or otherwise decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the late rebellion, and whose bodies now consist almost every city, village and hamlet churchyard within the land, he proclaimed. The day of legal holiday, as he called it, was chosen because it wasn't the anniversary of any particular battle. On the primary legal holiday, General President of the U.S. made a speech at Arlington National Cemetery, and 5,000 participants decorated the graves of the 20,000 Union and Confederate soldiers buried there. Many northern states held similar commemorative events and reprised the tradition in subsequent years. By 1890 all had made legal holiday a political candidate state holiday. Southern states, on the opposite hand, continued to honor their dead on separate days until after war. Confederate holiday continues to be celebrated in several states and might air Sunday, April 26, 2020 in Florida, on Monday, April 27, 2020 in Alabama, Georgia and Mississippi, and on May 11, 2020, in parts of South Carolina. The practice of commemorating the Confederacy became even more controversial after massacre at Emmanuel Lane Church in Charleston in 2015. History of Holiday Memorial Day. As legal holiday gradually came to be known, originally honored only those lost while fighting within the war. But during war the U.S. found itself embroiled in another major conflict. Then the holiday evolved to commemorate American military personnel who died altogether wars, including War II, the Vietnam, the warfare, then the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. For decades, holiday continued to be observed on May 30th, the date Logan had selected for the primary legal holiday. But in 1968 Congress passed the Uniform Monday Holiday Act, which established holiday because the last Monday in May so on make a 3-day weekend for federal employees. The change went into effect in 1971. The identical law also declared holiday a federal holiday. Read more, Missing in Action, How Military Families in Tortuous Limbo Galvanized a Movement. Memorial Day traditions. Cities and towns across the U.S. host holiday parades once a year, often incorporating military personnel and members of veterans organizations. Type of the most important parades occur in Chicago, the Huge Apple, and Washington, D.C. Americans also observe holiday by visiting cemeteries and memorials. Some people wear a red poppy in remembrance of these fallen in war, a tradition that began with a war poem. On a less somber note, many folks take weekend trips or throw parties and barbecues on the vacation. Perhaps because holiday weekend, the long weekend comprising the Saturday and Sunday before holiday and holiday itself, unofficially marks the start of summer. Read more, 8 stuff you'd possibly not understand. Holiday photo gallery 15 images. Citation information article title Memorial Day author history.com editor's website name history URL https www.history.com topics holidays Memorial Day history access date 25 My 2020 publisher on television networks last updated May 20th 2020 original published date October 27th 2009 by history.com editors